Hey, what's going on, y'all? Back with another one. Back with another one. Oh man, this is another series of independent thinking series, the 25th edition. Here we go. I just dropped the recording today about political talk. We'll do a part two. This coming up next week. Damn. Please don't act up. Please don't act up. Please don't act up. I don't need this shit right now. I don't need this shit right now. Okay. All right. I don't need it. Don't need it right now. It's not a kids channel. This is not a kids channel. That's how we get down. And this is not entertainment. I'm just speaking my mind. So y'all think it is, but it ain't. I crack a few jokes every now and then get a little satirical for y'all. But it's pretty much it. But independent thinking serious, man. How y'all going? Hmm? How y'all going? Sinus is acting up, but that's okay. That's part of it. That's part of it. But yeah, I saw a clip from George, man. Like that stuff is wild. But he's saying that he's telling the truth. He speak fast, and I saw the whole thing, and he's right. Those guys been telling for years, man. It's like that stuff is dead. And these youngsters, I mean, if y'all young, y'all need to get out of the street, man. That stuff is gone. I want to congratulate RSB, man, for the 7,000 subscribers, man. I told you, he keep doing his content, he'll be all right. He's a little different. I mean, he's a little edgy. Now he can feel the 10K. He wants 10K, so he's solidified. Okay. See, if he wants to be bigger, he gonna end up with 45,000. If he keep, hey, be better than BGS is laying behind. I told you. I told you. Tampa's on that shit with the Anton. Man, the only person to speak on that world class got him beat. He got him beat. I just found out that Felton Spencer passed away. I remember him as one of the big men. He was solid. He was a good role player, big man. His best years was in Golden State, and it's sad that he went away like that. That young, he died at 55. Light skinned dude, but real good though. He's real good though. Felton Spencer wasn't no joke on them boards. I used to like his game. He was good on defense and stuff like that. It's a shame, and I said, man, rest in peace, man. That's effed up what happened to him. You know what I mean? Y'all, excuse me. I got a sinus problem. And that's just part of it, because I think his death was like unexpected. When I saw that, I said, man, I told you, when this time change, you see people dying like flies, man, dropping like flies. So it's like, today I just want to talk about how to avoid street culture and nonsense in the media. I did for some years. Ran into it in my early 20s, but avoid the rest of it and made it to this age, and I was fortunate. But George, I'm glad he said that. Since he's a father, he don't want his kids in the street too. And he said, there is no loyalty in the street. And he's right. There is no loyalty in the street. When I saw his video, I said, he is absolutely right. I've been saying that shit for like, I say about 10 to 15 years. Probably 10, 15, and prior to that, I was saying it then in my 20s. I mean, there's some people that's official and some was not. But I never seen the level of people condoning it. And people been condoning it. That street shit died. Even your best guys that y'all idolize told. So, and this is why I like him and Gully TV. Him and Gully TV are very consistent, and especially Gully. He tells everybody's telling. They're not gonna do all that time because he's been to prison for years. Yeah, he flashed and did all that, but he tell you it's not the way to go. It's not the way to go. I was fortunate. There's a lot of unfortunates that went, and I went to school with people that went in and out. So it's like what you see right now. It's like I told you, man. That stuff is like brainwashing. So if you keep doing that at the young age, if y'all young, y'all better be looking at this stream. And I told you, it's not the way, man. Like the wasteland coach here, you're on the brinks of nuclear war. Like we're gonna talk about it. Well, I'm gonna talk about it tomorrow because I dropped a clip today, and it'll be aired tomorrow. What I think about where Putin is going and that war is going. It's a combination of a lot of things, and y'all over here fighting over some uh little on YouTube, the street, whatever. It's ignorant shit, and they got us so divided to like they got us so divided in our vices. We don't even know where up and down is. It's just to the point. I stopped giving a fuck about it. You know what I mean? But I know it's coming. I know it's coming, and it's not gonna be good in the future. So I know it's coming. Oh, salute, man, salute. I know what's coming down the pipe. So it's pretty much it's not new, but that street shit that shit's been dead. Hell, it died in my era. If you want to get technical, the old as I am, it died in my era. It actually died in the late 2000s prior to that. And then he was talking about BMF, YSL. Yeah, they all been telling. Those new groups, they condone it. They don't really run the streets. It's basically the government runs the streets. You know what I mean? They allow who gets hot and who's not. It's dead, man. Everybody's a traitor. You might as well have your own opposition of the group. Excuse me. But it's like you gotta have your own opposition. But see, this is the culture that we're what I'm talking about. Law enforcement has always been involved in these groups. Hell, you see it in any of these spaces, college community and these black spaces been infiltrated by the government. I've been preaching that for like years. Hell, I said that 2 years ago, and I told y'all if y'all wasn't around in 2012 and prior, they've been watching these stuffs and try to take us down for years. Ah, I gotta get my brain working. But yeah, they've been knocking shit down for years. A lot of people just get caught up on the silly stuff. And I understand what George is saying. Like a lot of young people just get caught up on the jam. But they have to understand they're brainwashed by the media, what's out there, the imagery. Yes, they believe in a lie, and they always gonna believe in a lie. As long as whoever tells it, it's okay. But they still gonna tell the lie because we're not consistent. And separate ourselves because if they're not like minded, we gotta leave them. They're replaceable. So what you're seeing right now is like I see and I understand why people just get caught up on different things. That's the thing. That's the thing about me. But when you get caught up on that, you just understand why people just don't understand that street stuff died a long time ago. And he's right. It died a long time ago. Yes, as people told and they try and get out and doing all those years. Well, you join the wrong crowd, you're dumb. Nobody respects you going to prison. Nobody does. But these fools think it's a badge of honor. No, you're still an idiot when you get out. I met some that are smart. They got out, made something for themselves. They shouldn't have been in there. But the rest that's in there, they're dumb anyway. They want to destroy themselves. And they all come from single parent homes. 95% of them, they goes, yeah, destroyed already since birth. And this is a statistic that we dealt with for years and years. And that goes for men and women. And everybody's going to prison and the penitentiary. So it's not nothing new. This is nothing new. You know what I mean? It's nothing new. It's nothing new. And what we're seeing right now is we're seeing that it's on a high level. So yeah. Oh shit. What is up with the fucking inside of the studio? And why is it dropping? I don't like that. YouTube needs to fix that. I never use the studio. I mean, I use it, but this studio is just terrible. It is effing terrible. They say use the phones, but it's not the same. Like, they need to fix that. If people live streaming, the configuration is just garbage. Like, I don't understand why people just think it's so easy. It's not that easy, bro. It's easy to set up at first. When I first started it, when I had StreamYards, it's just not easy, man. You know how many people struggle to properly set up the software part? The gear part is easy. The software is just it's a pain. That's the damnest thing I can't stand. I don't know why the hell YouTube put that there. That's just so annoying because I see it every time when I stream, and then the hours go back to minutes. Like, let that shit play. Let that shit play. My nerves is acting up. My sinus is acting up. I'm trying to fight it, but that's cool. But it ain't as severe, you know. A lot of it's my nerves, so I'll try to get through this because this is gonna be an hour or two. What's going on, She? Salute. And what I'm saying with the street culture, you know what I'm talking about. You know, have your own thoughts, have your own hobbies. Get away from that shit, man. Like I got away from that. I would say in my late 20s, early 30s. I don't even look at that shit no more. I did. I used to be in that stuff in my early 20s and prior, like teenage. It was something back then. But that shit is bullshit, man. Like, shout out to George for saying it's a bunch of bullshit. It's not real, man. Everybody told back then. When I saw all those gangland videos years ago, I say somewhere in my mid 20s, somewhere around early 20s, everybody sold out. And it's rough, man. It ain't what it used to be. It ain't what it used to be. Everybody was telling then and they told back then. So that's why the mafia didn't exist. They exist, but they didn't exist as a cohesive unit because the feds got in there and destroyed them. That's why a lot of these gangsters ain't shit. Like they get some respect. Do they get respect for that? No, they're still scum. Nobody respects them. You're still a fucking loser. You're still a piece of shit. It's like anything, you know. Nobody respects you. You're cannon fodder to society, and they'll use you as a weapon. But you got ignorant motherfuckers give them a pass, and that's hurting them in the long run. So you gotta understand, a lot of that shit is bullshit. What people be saying. Y'all gotta, y'all gotta, y'all gotta stop listening to motherfuckers that ain't got it like that. And it's just one of those things, man. I'm just looking at it for. I'm just looking at it where people just get caught up on the wrong thing. Okay, I'm gonna get that Voltec lunchbox out of the way. So nerves is acting up, but that's okay. I'll go fight through this shit. But it's kind of rough, you know. And he's right. You get caught up believing a lie. And the most they get caught up believing a lie, it's just like they think they're a real nigga and shit. And that's just some bullshit. And shouts out to him for saying that because I feel like that shit is stupid at the end of the day. You only get one chance in so called a life to figure that out. You only get one chance of that. You only get one chance of that. And that's it. You know, a lot of people just get caught up on the wrong things, expect people to care. Most people don't give a shit, man. Just live your life and be all right. I understand that people don't care, and I understand that people don't ain't gonna listen what we're saying, but of course they ain't gonna get no views. Like that's the whole purpose of it. But it'll get views over time. When they listen to this, they be like, yeah, that man was right. Yeah, the street stuff was cool in the day, which I would say. It's pretty much cool. You know, I don't understand. At the time, we was brainwashed into it. Everybody was. It's just it ain't got so cool that everybody's telling each other hurting themselves or whatever. It's not a good look. Like I understand people just don't like the fact that I'm telling them this truth. It's gonna be standard proof all the time, but I understand that most people don't really care. Most people don't really care. Yeah, I'm just tripping off of. Oh, okay. Nothing to see here. Shit. That's a bad look. But yeah, you know, one thing I can tell you a lot of situations I see people fall into traps of the street life. Like I've seen several instances people had good grades and stuff like that in school. I've seen people jobs getting brainwashed into it. It's gotten sicker and sicker now. But see, after the pandemic, it's gotten worse. Before it was already bad, but this level is just crazy. But I'm glad George and everybody else is speaking on it. Like that brings a light to what we're about to see in the future. But just try to avoid that, fellas. I mean, if y'all young, you know, just don't dive into the lie. The more lies they tell online and on television, you know, stay away from it. It's very true because everybody's deceptive. It's about a game, so they can get your mind right and focus, and then they have you layered up in your brain. So it's pretty much just like, why even bother talking about the street stuff? Because that stuff is dead. Now it's nice to talk about historically. It was something, you know, people glorify it or not. It's done, but it's a few people's trying to make some changes to it instead of being a willing participant. And I just understand that this stuff don't really matter in the day because you're trying to survive out here. It's a big difference trying to be real to your so-called homeboys and try to be real with your own. And now if you have a family or something, that's true, or your intermediate family, that's important. That street stuff can cost your life. It's short lived for a reason. That's why a lot of them don't make it. Now, if they do make it, they retire and they start their own family. That stuff can catch us up with them. Anybody can pop them. Ain't nobody intimidated. They're intimidated by their boys, but when you take the boys away, they ain't about nothing. They're nothing without them. See, most gang leaders, they take the fall because they're least expected. And some of them don't take the fall and they tell on their own. And it's a balance of that. A lot of people say, how do you know all this stuff? I know certain people that know about that stuff. Like, if you're connected to the group, yeah, they know that. Street nigga don't understand politics. I understand how the government works. It's nothing impressive about street culture. I tell people all the time, just because y'all know the street and say we don't know the street, that's bullshit. I know a lot about street dudes. Street dudes are not impressive, bro. They're just like anybody else. They're just men that chose a dumbass lifestyle nobody's impressed about. You just out there being fucking ignorant. And I grew up in a poor neighborhood prior to living in the suburbs, so I can speak on it. Where I'm from, dudes body dudes all the time, but they end up getting caught years later. The cops and the feds, they know about this stuff. They're not stupid. They know who's who, and they know who to get rid of. They pick and choose who they want to save, man. This is pretty normal. See, y'all gotta act like y'all said this ain't normal. No, this is normal. I don't know where the hell y'all been. This is normal. This is normal behavior. Anybody that say it ain't is crazy to me. Huh? It's crazy to me. And it's pretty much normal. He's probably says it's a glorious day in the U.S. Army. Hooah. Sorry, y'all. I'm just playing Fallout, but yeah, y'all gotta understand. A lot of these dudes, they think the street culture is just one dimensional. So you can't think like that. Most of the street culture is bullshit, man. There is no love for the street. It's always been that way. Y'all felt the illusion of love, but y'all never felt the real love of certain people in your family. A lot of these dudes are broken, man. I'm not ashamed that they are broken, but they got to come to grips that y'all not built like that. It's really sad why people get caught up on the nonsense. It's really sad. It's really sad that you got individuals like that and then expect people to change. They can't change. They can't change the fact that things are gonna get worse and worse. Talking about John Morant. Yeah, John Morant, he's another one. But John Morant, one thing I can say about him, he's getting the help he needs because how many young black men that say they're going to therapy? Not many, right? At least he's an athlete, he's got money. Yeah, but how many young black men does not say they're going to therapy to get that shit treated? You see what I'm saying? Like they don't want to say, and she said a great. And I'm glad he brought it up. I talked about him last week, and this is only one time, but shout out to she for this. Um, John Morant, right? Recently saw a post or a video by Two Raw TV. He broke it down. Yeah, he's gonna lose out of 40 million, but that's fine. He'll get more. But if he keeps his nose clean, he's good. He has to understand that this stuff can haunt you, man. Like that street culture is bullshit, man. Leave that shit alone. That shit is dead. It's an illusion, man. They want you to believe it's real, but it's not. Most people ain't really about what they say about. Yeah, the law enforcement is powerful. Like the military. Let me tell you something about the military industrial complex slash the police force. They're all the same. They're powerful for a reason. They ain't gonna just let you walk around. They allow you to be ignorant. They allow you to be stupid. Let me tell you something. I'm tell you a secret. They allow you to be stupid and ignorant. That's the beautiful thing about it. They allow you to be stupid. That's the beauty of being ignorant. See, being ignorant is a blessing to their eyes. But we're not ignorant. But if you want to be ignorant, That's their blessing. See, they can get you where it hurts. You can't really say nothing. You can't even control your own situation. See, if you go to war with the police, you're done. You can't dictate a revolution. Some of these street dudes think like that. They think they can just waltz around and do what they want. No, you can't do what you want. It's ramifications, man. I mean, people crush you on some shit that they ain't gonna like. You gotta understand, a lot of people are just weak on here, man. Like they co-sign the weakest stuff. And I'm not saying anything bad about anybody. I'm just saying, like, from my perspective, that shit is weak. You can't expect people to change. People gonna change how they what they gonna change. They have to serve the Heavenly Father correctly or not. I always talk about be yourself. Don't trip off the realness. Man, it is what it is, man. I just don't understand why people just get caught up. And I just want to speak on that. Like, I've been pushing that for years. If you ask anybody or offline or whatever, my family, I've been pushing that shit for years. I've been pushing against that. That stuff, it was something, but I just tired of people talking about it like they know something about. No, you don't know. These people went through struggles. I talked to those people in the workplace. I've talked to the people that dealt with that. So it's nothing personal. And it's no beef. Like we understand. I understand it. Oh shit, and unfroze. Oh man. Well, at least it let me know about it. At least it let me know about it. Damn, that froze. But that's what I'm saying. But it's pretty simple that I'll see what's going on. But and I try to be fair. I try to be fair on here, but you get tired of it after a while. Now, most of the time, people get caught up on that, and they just say, "Hey," you got certain individuals try to say catch a flight. I don't care about. See that nigga, he's a clown. He'll get dealt with in the future, and he ain't gonna last. I told you, this stuff is paramount. You got to do what you got to do to here to survive. As men, we have to understand there's other parameters to choose from. I don't care if they're married or not. You still got to learn to survive or take care of your family properly because we're in a society that nuclear culture, or should I say post-war, apocalyptic, post-apocalyptic, or pre-apocalyptic, the apocalypse is pretty evident. Because what I said about Putin and them guys, man, they're serious about that nonsense, man. Oh my God, here goes with a long loading screen. That's not what I need right now. I do not need that shit. I do not need that shit. Damn. But that's okay. I mean, shit is wild, man. Just you about to enjoy shit, another crash. Damn. It's always something. It's always something. Nah, we ain't dealing with that. We ain't dealing. If it crashes again, I'll reset it. Takes a lot of fucking data. That's the drawback, though. And they said their game won't come out in what, in 2030s. I highly doubt that. Knowing Bethesda, I highly doubt that because if GTA 6 flops, because the key guys done left GTA, well, that means Bethesda's got a lot of room to just throw the game out. Watch what I tell you. You can't put nothing behind Bethesda. They need a territory and stuff. So it's like, you see this all the time. Let's see what he say right here. He said sugar wasn't a big till they got the money. Sugar wasn't big until he got the money. That's true. That's true. And let's see what else he said. He said, "Remember that barber that knocked him out?" Then Akon, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember it was like it was yesterday. Yeah, I knew this shit was gonna happen. I knew this was gonna freeze and then just nah, I'm not taking no chances. Fuck that. I'm not taking no chances. Y'all give me 1 second. I'll be right. Oh, you meant Suge. Okay. Okay, okay. Same thing. They call him Sugar Bear. That's his nickname. But even though Suge is short for sugar. In case y'all don't know that. They call him Sugar Bear. That's what Suge mean. But we know we call us so called black people, we call him Sugar, or Suge for short. That name's been overly used. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It's been overly used. Y'all give me 1 second. All right. Yeah, y'all heard that in the background. That's how I let y'all hear that. I had to let y'all hear that. Picked up. Damn, Fallout. And I was trying to peruse. It does this all the time. This save is slightly corrupt, but I can't even delete it because I like the character that I got. But I'm through with him. I'm through with him. And just keep it as that, you know. Ain't that much. But that's yeah. I don't understand that. See something right here. Okay. So it's pretty much the same, man. It's pretty much the same what we have. But George, I'm glad he brought that up about the youth and all that stuff. The street culture is eating them alive. Most people just get caught up on that. They just understand that a lot of people just gonna be who they are. You can't change people for overnight. It takes a while. Please stand by. Man, what is wrong with the game? I think it's bugged. I think this is bugged. I think this is bugged for some reason. I gotta look at something real quick. This is ridiculous, man. Like we can't have this. I can't have that. I can't have that. I can't have that. It's bad enough I'm dealing with how it crashes a lot. And I got it from the store. And I should never did that on a console. I understand people love them, but yeah, syncing data. It's a data issue. It could be a data issue. Because if I find out if I fix it that way from the other games, man, that's ridiculous. So my other games work and it's just them. I told you that's what happens when you play Bethesda games. You go pay for it. It's just a sidebar what I'm saying. But anyways, let's talk about urban life as being a myth. As always, pull the wool on our eyes, right? And then you got this world that's about to go nuclear in the future. The fuck? Take two. In terms of service, what the fuck is this? The fuck is this? The fuck is going on? Oh man, why do they have this bullshit on the screen like this? God damn! Like, come on, man. I don't understand. I don't understand why the fuck they. Yeah, I understand the terms of service. Let's see. Let's see. Oh my god, did they hit me with this shit? They hit me with that shit. No, they didn't. The fuck is this? I ain't got the. Oh man, I'm sick of Mafia 3. I might have to take this off my shit. I already know what I'm taking off. I'm taking off Mafia 3. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna have to take it off. It's a good game, but I'm not fucking with 2K games. Period. I know they fuck with Vito and all that. I'm taking them off my shit. The Mafia game series is cool. Don't get me wrong. The all three of them are good. I won't take them off. I won't take them off. I know what I want on my library. Might have to get some Fallout games to supplement what I need. Damn. 2K with they nonsense. This is what I had to deal with, but I'm just looking at what I got on my screen, but that's crazy. I'm gonna have to delete these or something. I'm gonna make some rearrangements. I'm gonna make some rearrangements. Hell yeah, I'm gonna make some rearrangements. Cause I can't play these right off rip. So I got sent. Yeah, I got GTA and all that. I'm going to look at my apps. I'm gonna purchase some shit. I might have to get another Fallout game this summer. I hope it ain't buggy as shit. Yeah, I want to know because I ain't got no time for no damn bugs. Shit. See something. Hope it ain't buggy. That's all I want to know. I don't want no 2K nonsense. If it's additional content and all that. Okay, I still got that. Got the definitive edition, but they said I'm missing content. I don't care. I got what I done beat the game, bro. Y'all just ugh. And I'm gonna leave them up here just for the hell of it because if I get tired of Mafia, I can always delete them. If I purchase some games, I'll delete the Mafia series because I don't play them as much. I got late in the war. I'm good. So I'm saying like I'm not tripping off this shit. I was killing some ghouls and all that other shit. Yeah, yeah. Fallout should be available shortly. Giants land Waller, third round pick in this draft. Oh man. Okay. Football's looking interesting. Football's looking interesting. I mean, the playoffs is looking interesting. He said the crazy in the streets are the part of the growth. Exactly. Exactly. It is part of the growth. Like sometimes you got to get away from that. You got to get away from that. Because most of the time you got to grow up, man. Like I learned, I would say probably in my late 20s. I had the mentality in my early youth. Yes, I grew out of it and dealt with sports and chose that path. But that stuff can weigh on you, man. Y'all gotta understand that stuff can get to you. The brainwashing, as young, we got caught up in it. But once you see it for yourself, and then family members was in it, you already know it's not for me. But you know, those individuals ain't shit. They be in these spaces, but there's a reason they're broken. What's going on, APTV? What's going on, man? Salute. That's why a lot of these dudes is broken. I don't hate nobody on the street tip. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Some of them are reformed and they get used to it. And I have family members on both sides of it. You have to understand, you got to adapt to certain things in life to grow. Now, the street culture, yeah, it's okay to be street smart, but you don't need it half of the time. Half the time, you just need to have some common sense, but most people don't have it. But what George is saying, the gang stuff, what you see, YSL and all that, the gossip and all that, that shit's dead, man. Everybody don't care about that. That shit's been gone forever. I saw a lot of sellouts back then, but you can't get mad what people do, man. That's emotions of people. And individuals gonna be who they are. Like they show you their hand right there and there. But I realized something. I can't get mad at people. I gotta accept them who they are. Most people gonna be who they are. They're gonna be full of shit half the time. When I first moved down here, I understood that. And you know why I didn't get mad as much? I got mad about certain few things, but I learned a lot by living here. Even back home I did too. Not say I didn't, but back then it was a little different. There's a lot of people who got caught up into that. I got killed this blood bug hatchling. Get out of here, man. Ain't nobody studying you. Yeah. These things is crazy. But anyways, but it's just it goes to show you where we at. That's why I froze at the cemetery. You know how that shit goes. Always freezing and shit. But that's Bethesda for you. I was about to get those Fallout games for real and replace the Mafia games because I enjoy Fallout. If I have to play one, it's gonna be Vegas, and I'll try number three. That's the ones I will try. 76 is not so much. Yeah, I blew their ass up with the explosive Gauss rifle, man. I'm barbaric on this game, man. It's fun. And I think the other one is multiplayer and single player. It's both. But Bethesda kind of messed up the wave with that. And I think people was tripping about 76. I remember that debacle. But Bethesda's known for that. That's their history. They known to have buggy games every now and then. Like Skyrim, for example, all those mods they be using, messing their saves up. You gotta understand something. This stuff that ain't nothing new. Let me save it because this thing will crash like a biscuit. This thing fucking crashed like a biscuit and a half. Okay, what we dealing with? Scrounger. Yeah, we need Scrounger. And the next one is it. After Scrounger, I'm gonna get that skeleton, that limb damage. I need that because I deal a lot of damage. They try too hard. My character, this railroad character, it ain't that much. I'm just browsing. A lot of stuff in Creation Club, but that's pretty much, it's just video game talk. I'm not really tripping. Damn, breaking headstones and all that. That's part of it. But yeah, that street culture is just, what's this raider doing here? What the hell are you doing, nigga? Oh, biscuit head ass nigga, man, get the fuck out of here. Acting like a goddamn sexual. Need your head blown away. I'm gonna create me a black character on Fallout 4. I'm gonna have to. And I'll tell you what faction. He might join them niggas, the Minuteman. I don't know what weapons to use though, but I don't want to do the Minuteman path. I'm gonna say the hell with them because I tried that. I said, no, I like the railroad better. If I do a Minuteman path, it's gonna be a male character. But if I want a female character, it's gonna be a railroad character, but right this time. I don't care what gang she's in. It makes sense. Seriously, it makes sense to make her a character. Ain't that many clothes for females anyway. I think those dresses and shit. We'll see, but it's a lot of shit you can do. It's just like, I think people just get caught up in the moment. And most people they just be like, all right, we over here trying to be street niggas and all that. And them niggas in the Fallen Bros. We're gonna do a stream on that, a separate stream. We're gonna find a way why the Fallen Bros are just crazy. They got a lot of names too. And shouts out to Tony Anthem's giving the name. Yeah, they're the Lost Boys. They're very lost. They're deluded talking about their business. And shouts to Big J telling about it. I would shut up about it. Just enjoy traveling, learn some history, learn your lives, and just don't get caught up on it. Oh man, why is she out of here? You ain't shit. And they on the same fucking level. These piece of shit ass gangsters, man. I told you these raiders are slow. Now, put your ass down. You stink out of here. Just stink. Just filthy. In that ammo. I don't care about that. Bitch, please. Get out of here. But anyways, it's just crazy. Let me see how much ammo did I get. Not a lot. I need a lot. I like use the splatter cannon, but it's only thing you get it from them from Nuka World. Oh man. Yeah, I need it. If I want another game from them from Bethesda, it'll be another Fallout game. I don't care for Skyrim. I mean, Skyrim. Once you play Witcher 3, it's no need to play Skyrim. I mean, they got some good games. Don't get me wrong. I played Rage 1 and 2. I played their Doom series. I played 1 and 2. But Fallout, I'm starting to like it more. I don't know what it is, but I will try number 3 and New Vegas. But 76, I don't know. I want that one too, but I don't know. I gotta have some space for it. I'll delete those Mafia games and have some space for it. And then I'll do New Vegas. I get those two. Probably three in New Vegas. But that's the Fallout games that you'll see me probably play. But but number 4, it's so much lore. It's ridiculousness though. So much, but I'll try New Vegas. I'll try that one out. And I think I'll try 76. But number 3, man, I don't know, man. I'll see. There's some good things in number three. I don't know who people side with in that game. Was pretty much what you would see and what you get. But yeah, when it's 3:15, I'm gonna cut it short. But I told you, I'm just gonna do this for an hour. This is like an hour series. We think about stuff. Yeah, everybody's about French elections. I mean, dude was gonna win anyway because I predicted last year he was. Was it last year? Yeah, last year he was gonna win. He was gonna win. I saw the election. He was gonna win. I predicted he was gonna win last year, and it's pretty much the same. So let me see something. Let me take this off the thing. But as you could tell, I understand that people just get caught up in just say a whole bunch of stuff, and then they expect people to just to be on here. You know what I mean? And then when you have things like this, you expect people to just be bound by it. You know? Yeah. So I understand when people just get caught up on certain things and they don't know who to speak to and all this other stuff. But little do they know that's just how it is, man. That's just how it is. And the Charleston White thing, like the reason I did that, like, man, you can't be talking about people's kids and then try to bring that street nonsense because those kids ain't gonna listen to you now. They hate you now. That's why it's a lot of hate against the young and old. And I believe I did a stream on that, the elder versus young. And the generational supremacy shit was annoying. I did not like none of that, to be honest with you. Anybody say I like some of that, you crazy. I didn't like none of that. That shit is dumb as hell. That's weak. Only weak people do that. I know y'all love y'all master, the so-called master teacher, or shall we say the so-called elder, Mr. Black Pill Utilitarian. That dude's a clown, bro. I'm just telling it like it is. He's a clown for real, for real. There's no way in hell I'll listen to him for hours. I did once, and they was debating back and forth, but after that, like, dude blocked me from his chat. Man, fuck that dude. That's for real. The Egmore clan is a bunch of pussies. I've been saying that. There's only a few good dudes that I like in there. It was Charles. Shouts out to him. Shouts out to Officer Charles. But the rest of them niggas, they pussy, man. Tell you that right now, they pussy. That's on GP, man. Fucking with that nigga, that old motherfucker, man. I can't do it. I don't see how y'all can do it. I don't fuck with niggas like that. That's straight up. That's straight up. And that's what's wrong with people. This is why people get offed a lot on here, man. Like, I ain't used to that. When I was on YouTube, we handle our differences, but damn, man, these dudes are so. You get tired of that after a while. That shit gets old after a while, and then you expect people to be more than what they are. That shit gets old. Oh, what's going on, South Sands? Now I said your name right. I was tripping yesterday. I was just playing around. I was being silly. I didn't couldn't see. I was focused on the wrong shit. That was the other day. That was Sunday, but shouts out to South Sands in the chat. But it's just like these niggas always complain about the same old shit. And shouts out to World Class again. He be getting on them niggas about that shit, man. Like, y'all had everything. He said something about feminism that I kind of agree with. They gotta have receipts. They do gotta have receipts. If they don't have receipts of nothing, they ain't shit. They gotta have receipts. Without them, they're nothing. They gotta have receipts. Because in the future, you gotta have that. They gotta have receipts. I was listening to his little clip, little string clip, his pre-record. He said they gotta have receipts. A lot of them get caught up in worrying about men's business all the time. That's a damn problem. That's why those people that trip like that, what's his name, Tommy Boy, I would told him, no, those are enabling females. They like content like Kevin and everybody else. That gives them that fix. They want that fake gender warring, that inner rage. They need that. That's attention. They want to spark that attention so they can be a part of something. You know what I mean? They want to be a part of something. I just don't understand the fact that people just love the nonsense so much. Now, despite the studio acting up in here, correlating, I can't watch the studio all the time when people coming in the chat. I got to watch what's in here on the software, see y'all coming in the chat, but I also got to look in the studio to see what's out there and get active. That's the thing. That's the trick behind that. So again, it's just you see this all the time, and then you expect people to be better than what they are. So we're not surprised. I mean, this is part of the culture, you know. And one thing I can say about me, things can get done. You just gotta make sure people is properly assessed. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with here. These stores got the fences up. And this is wild. Okay. Office key door. Get that lock shit. Let me see something real quick. Oh man, a lot of dead bodies. Got basic names like Lucas Miller and shit. Oh my god. Let me look at some shit. I just find something unique. I had to play that Nate character tonight. Yeah, oh, it's all good. Yeah, he said it's all good. Yeah, yeah, and I ain't forgot what you said. I was thinking about it like yesterday what you said about Fallout. And I just saw some Fallout videos, man. What's his name? Valapuna again and others. And then I saw this one dude, the video that I watched. I'm gonna find him. Yeah, I got a couple more to watch too. They said a Fallout 4. Hey, we'll go hear the BS. We already know. Everybody's got their preferences. If they don't like Fallout 4, fine. I'm about to clear some libraries off some games too, so I can find me something. That's what I do when I try to get. I clear the ones I ain't playing. I just put them in the back burner. Who else? Who did I watch? Who did I watch? His name is Favy. That's hilarious. He said, if y'all type in Fallout 4, how to make an OP sniper build. That dude's hilarious. These people support the somewhat of the community, but but Yoki, she came with that Orangeburg massacre. Shouts out to her, man. She getting her history on. Vats only. His name is Super Twonky. That dude's hilarious too. He did what I did. Side with the railroad. You couldn't kill the child, Elsie, but that's don't want you kill children. But here's the lie. They say they don't kill children. Well, he died on the Pridwin. If you going against the Brotherhood and the Institute, same with the Institute. You blow up the Institute, you blow all those people in there. You kill children and all types of things in there. And what about the railroad? Well, they ain't got kids, right? So but we ain't gonna get into that. We ain't gonna get into that because that's a whole nother story. That's some wild shit. But they try to pretend they don't kill no babies. Yeah, they do. It's in movies and video games all day long. They don't want to be gruesome. They're like Rockstar. Rockstar don't care. That child shit. Well, children ain't supposed to play this game. This is for adults. This is for it's all small little entertainment. But it's like I see why people like the street stuff because it's addicting. It's addicting to prowess, and it's just going crazy and crazy. And next thing you know, people just get caught up on it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'll talk to y'all about 2 to 3 minutes. I'm about to dip. Hey, what's going on, Nadia? What's going on? I'll talk to y'all a couple more minutes. Yeah, I ain't got much. Let's see what's going on here. If I can get back into gaming again, I told myself I'm getting a PC. I get it, man. Get your PC, man. Hell, the modding community in Fallout 4 is ridiculous. In the whole Fallout 3, all the modding in their little world is ridiculous. I be hearing a lot of videos and they just ridiculous right now. It's ridiculous right now. But it's just like I learned so much about these other communities. They just like they crazy, but they still arguing about the lore. They're still arguing about the is dog meat a damn synth propaganda. Bethesda did them dirty, man. They foul for that shit. They foul. Same with Nate. Is Nate the synth, all that nonsense. I saw all them old videos. And then Preston Garvey's a meme. I can't stand him, but Preston, he get what he get. He said, "Here, I'm gonna mark it on your map." I'm like, this nigga, man. When I first played it, man, I said, man, he's annoying. Ugh. I gotta play all the other Fallout games to see if they're annoying. Who's the most annoying character? But Preston is annoying. There's no way in hell I will side with the Minutemen. The only way I can do that, I gotta have different type of weapons. I can't just have what I want. You know what I mean? Because if you have a Minuteman playthrough, it is kind of boring. So you basically got to be somewhat of a good guy, but you gotta save a bunch of sorry settlers. They stay at the same level. Same with certain ones with the Raiders. But if you have Raiders that have higher rank than you, yeah. But you're the main character. You're supposed to have the highest rank. That's just the way it is. They don't level up. And that's what these role playing games are. They come in different levels. Mad Max try to be like the Fallout series. So it is what it is. But shouts out to Red Sings and Blues, man. He's on fire, man. Since he's part of the skeptic community, he's good. My salute to him. Go and get that 10,000, man. I'm good over here because my shit grows in time. You'll see it. And they ask you, yeah, I'll drop recording, but live streaming is just this is nothing. I can make this a thing. I can make this a thing and come up with a different topic. And I gotta put something. I gotta pick a day where I want to do it too. I might do Wednesday afternoon instead of Tuesday. I might switch that. Don't quote me on it right now. I'm thinking about this year. If I do this like every other Wednesday, I may do that. And then come back and turn this into a solid series, and that's how I'm gonna stream it. Then I'm through with Thursday Thrills for good. Yeah. Thursday Thrills is just basically me talking about current events and YouTube drama and all this other clown stuff in the so-called black spaces and other racist spaces. They do the same stuff. They harm each other, and there you are. And then you got fanatics of cultures thinking about things, not just moving video games, but products, and they get so obsessed. That still ain't changed. That still has not changed. Okay, I'm telling y'all right now, that still has not changed. Still has not changed. So, but yeah, got my 5 minutes, 6 minutes in. But shouts out to everybody. Shouts out to Nadia. Y'all go subscribe to her channel. She has a good channel. Shouts out to Soft Sands. Appreciate you again. APTV. What's going on, man? Salute. So y'all support him as well. And she too support him as well. So what's going on? She once again. Appreciate y'all. Tampa, y'all support him too. He's on fire with his content. So everybody's on fire right now. So until next time, this is every other Tuesday just for now, but it is what it is. But Thursday Thrills, you'll see it this Thursday. We're gonna talk about something real is happening. We're gonna mix this topic into Thursday Thrills. Why street culture is not justified, but it's not the way. I mean, there's a reason why I listen to Gully and others and be fair and listen to their viewpoint. It's not the way, man. Because the killings of the law enforcement is just going to continue. Wasteland culture. We here. It is what it is, man. And Sunday Madness, I'll talk about something totally different, because you know how it is the start of the week and what the drama is and not. But Wednesday, just be on the lookout for political talk, and I'll explain why I did that. And I'll go further why this is important. This is important. And then we'll talk about the traveling, vlog stream, whatever, if I have time. So, signing off. Sign off until next time. I'll say shalom to the children of Yah Israel. Peace to everyone. Until next time, signing off, and I'm out.